Welcome to the pull-up. Today, we are flying all the way to New York to interview artist Uni G. He's been putting mad work in the studio, and you know I'm pulling up. Welcome to the pull-up. I'm your host, Zarisha, and I'm here with Mr. Soul New York himself, Uni G. What's good?
Yo, we're shaking like a Jamaican, yo. Thank you.
We're shaking like a Jamaican.
I'm here, I'm in the building.
So as you guys know, I'm always pulling up. We came all the way from Miami to come see Yuni G.
Facts.
You know, working in the studio, doing his thing, whatnot. So before we get started, before we get into you and who you actually are, because I'm really interested on you as a person, and you know how you do your sauce in the studio.
Ooh, okay.
You feel me?
Right.
Before we get into that, you released a song June 22nd, So New York, in 2020, like, you know, during this pandemic, during this time. Like, tell me, how did that even come about? What was the energy in the studio?
Oh, so I actually made that in the crib.
Oh,
yeah, I got a little bathroom studio over the toilet, got the mic or whatever. But I just wanted something that was gonna represent New York, something that felt good, something that felt like this is my hometown. So I made it in the midst of my new Monday series, new on Music Mondays, and every week I was dropping a new song, and this was one of the songs, So New York, and I'm like, you know what, I gotta shoot a video to every single song I do, and I did just that every week, and So New York felt so good. I had all my, my peoples in it. It starred Nash, who owns the studio, shout out to Nash, my boo-boo, KK and all that, so it was dope. It was just a good vibe.
Definitely.
Yeah, I mean.
Okay, that's cool. So, how are your writing tactics? Do you like to sit with a paper and a pad? Do you like to freestyle? Like,
I don't know what a paper and pad is. I go straight in the booth and I spit off the top. Now I'm lying. Why am I lying to her? So what I do is, I usually like to type. I like to type my bars out.
Okay.
Yeah, I like to type my lyrics out while the beat is playing on the speakers, and I'm on my Gmail just typing it out. Actually, how about to skip over the producer of the song? Oh my God. Oh my God. So Arthur Ray Got It who's in this room right now. He produced the record, and I was in his crib. Okay. And he's like, yo, Uni, like, you ain't put music out in a minute. I don't care what you say something. So I'm like, Arthur, could you not, please? You know what I'm saying? Could you not? So I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm trying to come up with something. I'm like, you so New York, you can't eat fried chicken. I'm like, what around with chicken, hitting, like, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, okay, that's it. It's a hit. Let's put it out. I'm all right. Like, Arthur, could you relax? You know what I'm saying? So I took it home, and I really sat with it, and I put it out. So that's the story. Yeah,
well, it sounds very consistent. Let's talk about consistency and your first,
big word.
Your early struggles with consistency. Because I know, like, it takes a long time to, like, really be in your bag as an artist. The more you learn things, the more you experience things, even the more hungrier you get, the more you get into it.
Right.
What was the pivoted moment that you changed into this consistent rapper?
Oh, look at your questions. You better go, girl. All right, no, I think it was, my guy Jarvis, who, does like my managerial stuff. He helped me get more consistent, because with me, I have such big ideas. I'm like, I want an elephant in my video. After the elephant comes the tiger, and the hawk is going to break. Right, so that's how my mind works. He's like, yo, just put out the music, put out the videos. Right. Once I started to somewhat minimize my ideas to it be more tangible, more quickly, I'm like, you know what? I can just keep spewing them out. Once I got out of my own head, I'm like, no, it has to be perfect. It has to be all of this. Once I got over that, I'm like, just make the music, touch people's lives, touch people's heart, bring people closer to God, and just, help them to change their lives. It got easier. And I'm like, all right, it's easy to be consistent, you know what I'm saying? So I've been trying to do that.
That's cool. And what was your biggest obstacle through your journey?
I would say dealing with my team. They don't work hard enough. They don't. No, I'm playing. Look, they about to quit. Look, I don't pay them. But anyway, I don't know. He laughed back there. All right, relax. No. Well, I would say my biggest obstacle was just figuring out what was the next step. You know what I'm saying? Like, should I go with the PR? Should I go with this next? Should I just shoot a video? It was always trying to figure out, all right, what comes next after making the music? How much money do I have to put behind each project? Who do I go to? Once I started to figure that out, navigate that, and build my fan base, it became easier and easier, but it's still something that I, somewhat come to at a crossroad. Like, what can I do? And I'm usually always figure it out. So.
Oh, do you have any siblings?
I do have siblings. I have an older brother, older sister. My brother who is a doctor. My sister does social work. Growing up, it was always hard. You know, I'm Ghanaian. I'm from Ghana.
Oh, wow.
I am from Africa. Yes, I am from Africa, sister. So it was always it was always hard. You know, trying to explain to my parents that I want to be a rapper. They're like, "What is this? A rapper gift? Like, what's, you know?" And I'm like, "Nah, I want to spit bars. I want to, right?" Okay. So, and they were like, "No, you need to go be a doctor, a lawyer, you know, the typical engineer." And I'm like, "Nah, I'm going to show them, you know, what I got." And in due time, they kind of saw like, "Yo, hold on, he really got some bars." And they saw me on the news a few times. They saw my videos like on BET, MTV, so forth and so on. They're like, "All right, like, he might have something," you know. And then the checks start coming. And once the money comes in, "Oh, let me hold something," you know what I'm saying? So they saw it come to life. So yeah.
Wow, how beautiful is that? Yeah, like having your parents, not even in a way to like, you know, humble their, you know, their words when it comes to your dreams, but the fact that they're proud that they made that.
Right.
But usually when a lot of artists come from family and stuff like that, you know, like the siblings usually, you know, sometimes did music too. Right. So no.
My father, he just passed, but he was a guitarist. And his father was a musician as well, so but they never taught me. He never taught me anything. I just like, "Oh Lord, I can do that better than you." You know what I'm saying? Right. So that's pretty much. I think it was just in the blood, and I just innate. It just happened that I make music, you know, and you know it came out beautifully because you know I feel like my only mission, honestly, is to change people's lives, touch people with my words, touch people with God's words. Let me say that, and bring people closer to God. That's what I'm here to do. You know, the first time, and me and Kevin, the model, my guy, we was at a performance, and I was performing a song called Sips Tea, and I remember this girl looking straight into my soul with tears in her eyes, and she said, "Yo, you know, I've, you know, contemplated suicide so many times, and I helped her to overcome that." And so many people told me, and I'm like, "Me? What you?" Right, it's so deep, and I'm like, I didn't even know words can do that. Once I start to really like understand my words can resonate, I'm like, you know, I want to keep on going with this, you know, route. So yeah.
What is your favorite part of doing music?
Probably just letting go and letting my soul speak and letting the words bleed onto the paper, onto the screen. That's mad deep for no reason, you know what I'm saying? So, and then seeing something that just came from here become tangible as far as lyrics, and then a video, and then someone telling me like, "Yo, this did something to me," or "This made me laugh," and I'm like, wow, my little words I just thought nothing of, you know, did this to you. I would say that's always my favorite part, just touching people's, you know, lives.
Wow. So you make music for other people from your point of view?
Yes. You know, I want to give people different, you know, perspectives to life. You know what I'm saying? I could give you a little peephole into what I went through in my life, but I want to give people like a feeling like, you know what, I didn't even know someone else was going through this too. I have a song called Don't Cry that I released during my new Music Monday series, and it's pretty much about a girl who was, I don't want to say too much, but it's pretty much about the whole time the song is glorifying this father. Like, you know, my dad did all of this for me, I love him. And then at the end, you realize it's a peek into how that father raped his little sister. His sister. And, you know, there's so many people. It's a true story. I actually made it, you know, after hearing about a story. And it's like, there's so many people who go through that. And I want to touch them to that. You know, like, look, you're not alone. And you don't have to feel, I want to end life. I want to kill this person who did it. Nah, there's another way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can go to God. You can go to therapy. You have to find peace within yourself. And, you know, I like to touch on those different type of topics. I know I got too deep on
and
my
it's, no, it's deep. No, it low-key got me goosebumps. You know I mean? Yo, my interview's been getting me look,
go ahead, do that. Do that. Right.
But wow, that's definitely an amazing story.
Thank you.
What even caused you to even do music?
Yeah, you know, when I was about 10 years old, I had a teacher. Her name was Miss Hugh, and she was like, "You know what? You're so yourself. You're so unique. You're one of a kind, like a unicellular organism." She was my science teacher. And then from then on, everyone started calling me Uni G. And I'm like, okay, right. So corny, right?
Unicellular.
No, I don't. I changed it now. Now it stands for, you know, the unidentified God. But regardless of, that's how it came up. And I remember they was like, "Yo, you should try rapping." So I'm battle rapping, and I was very witty. You know, I was a jokester. So I just matched that up with my vocab, and I just started chopping it down, chopping. What? Who's next? What's up? I can't do one no block, and just doing all, you know, the extra. And I ended up winning rapper of the like school year in my like yearbook, like most likely.
They already knew it was.
They already knew the bars was there.
So you're from New York.
I'm from New York. Yeah, right. I'm from the boogie down Bronx. You know what I mean?
So what was your favorite memory going to school in New York?
Oh gosh, what? I was robbed. That was
robbed.
Yeah, that was fine.
That's not a good memory.
That's not okay. No, it's probably the lunch tables. You know, banging, doing the grinding and rapping over beats with your friends, and you just having a good time, just living in the moment. I remember in high school, I used to battle all the time. I battled the security guard. I battled other people, and just even the battle singular that I lost, and I didn't really feel like I lost. It was a learning experience, and from there I met someone named Mr. Biggs of the Soul Sonic Force old school group, and he took me and my friends under his wing, and we got to do amazing things. We went to Madison Square Garden, met other dope rappers just from the experience of being a freestyler. So just being able to go into a bigger scale just from going to school was just crazy. You know what I mean?
So what is in Uni G's playlist?
Oh gosh.
Other than yourself.
Okay, then that's it. I listen to a lot of J. Cole, a lot of Lupe. Lupe is my favorite rapper. Wale, St. John. We listened to St. John earlier. St. John, yeah. St. John is dope. The Olsen Stretch, some upcoming artists. You gotta check him out. He's dope. Arthur Ray got it. He's really dope. Who else? I said J. Cole already. Mos Def, Talib Kweli. Yeah, this is like my, what I'm having in my ears mostly. Yeah.
The ones that's like come to head.
Yeah, that come to head. Nicki Lewinsky, Nicki Minaj, Nicki the Boss. I love Nicki. I love when I say all aliases. So yeah, that's pretty much who's in my playlist right now.
Wow. And what artist would you say influences your vibe the most?
Come on with these questions, girl. I want to say maybe Q-Tip. Definitely Mos Def. The whole Tribe Called Quest. De La Soul, type of vibe. Yeah, and I would say Lupe and Wale. They're my I'm all infused with that. You love
it so much. It's
yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I don't know what other rapper you would say have a lot of energy, but maybe Busta. So yeah. So yeah, those rappers.
Okay. Right. Well, I really appreciate you coming here chopping up with me. But before you tell me what you got going on for the future, I like to play a little game called Plead the Fifth.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
And in Plead the Fifth, you answer 5 random questions, unrelated, and you have to either tell the truth or you can plead the fifth. Jesus. The gag is that you are going to be swearing on your career. Oh,
all right. I guess I ain't pleading no fifth. Come on. All right.
Okay. Let's say Uni G.
Uni G.
Promise to tell nothing but the truth.
Promise to tell nothing but the truth.
Or plead the fifth.
For
these next 5 questions. I will swear on my career.
I will swear on my I will swear on my career. Let's get it.
So, what was your worst date?
Worst date. I go out to dinner with a girl, and I was very polite. It was a fancy restaurant. I even carried her tray. You can't carry a tray to fancy. Anyway, so she asked me. She says, so as far as your showers go, we went straight into it. How you like your showers? I'm thinking, it's about to go down. So I'm like, I like my water lukewarm. How about you? She started like really hot, really hot. Like I want to feel like I'm burning in hell. So check please, Jesus. Check please. And after that I never spoke to her again. She's doing great though. Shout out to Jody. Hey girl. Hey girl. Hey boom. Yeah, but that was one of the worst dates, what I'm saying, but I still got love for her. You know what
I mean? Okay. All right. Oh my gosh.
Hey, boy.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
What was the most embarrassing moment you've had on stage?
Oh my God, there's so many.
What's the one that's I guess the worst?
You know what's crazy? It's never really because of me. So remember I shouted out Kevin O the model earlier? So he usually, for no reason, gets on stage with me, right? And he already knows what I'm going to say. And I have these cutouts of myself. It's like Yuni G cutouts for no reason. And he does this back and forth thing. No other action, just this, right? Whole performance. It could be the saddest song. He just, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, he gets on stage. And he doesn't know no words to my song, right? So I have a song called Pablo. It goes, Pablo, water. He'll be up there. No, Lorenzo, and we just like, Kev, could you back off stage? So all my embarrassing moments are because Kevin O the mom never knows the words. So yeah, but shout Shout out to Kevin O, the model. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any talents that we don't know about?
Yes, I can manipulate the guitar. I would have played a tune for you, but because my dad was a good guitarist, my grandfather was a guitarist, I like to
you got them strings.
Yeah, I got a little bit of string. You see, you're nice when you're not even doing this. You just hit one of these. So yeah, I play the guitar just a little bit. I play the guitar on my album, Welcome to My Universe. That's your promo voice on. Welcome to My Universe, out on all platforms. Yeah, I played it a little bit on a song called Who Am I, which pretty much talks about everything I went through, who I am, so forth and so on. So yeah, I play the guitar a little bit. I produce a majority of my own music. If I'm not producing, Arthur Ray, God is producing it. Olsen Stretch is producing it, but yeah, I produce as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many hairstyles did you go through?
Oh, see, I got the thing right here. You nice when you got a thing. So I had my dark season with the waves, but I was killing it. They couldn't take me, so I decided to grow my hair, right? So after I grew my hair out, I got tired of it, and my hair just started locking by itself. Legit, I've never done anything to start locking. So once I got tired of that, I did the Uni G. Sorry, this is where I put my... Look, with you know what I'm saying? Throw my little, you even know I could do that, right? Throw my little joint in the man bun. I'm not even going to show off, So, I had a few hairstyles, but this is my latest one. The Uni Iglesias. You got to say with me, though. The Uni Iglesias.
The Uni Iglesias.
You got to have a list for it. There we go. Iglesias.
Iglesias?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Right. So, that's one of my favorites, but right now, that's what I'm rocking with. So, about 3 or 4 hairstyles I went through, yeah.
What is the last sin you've done?
Jesus, what you... Who sin called you? Who sent you? Just okay. Who asked that? The last sin. Oh my God.
But I definitely appreciate you coming here chopping it up with me.
Right.
And definitely, if you guys don't know, now you know. You are watching The Pull Up. I'm your host, Sarisha, and I'm here with Uni G.
That's right. Follow me on all social medias at I am Uni G. I follow back. I double tap. I slide in DMs, ladies.
See you till next time.
Cheer.
Pablo, you a fraud, no you're not low, keep on fretting and get follow, toot, now your eyes closed, No, I'm not here for your combo,